Hey my good people, how y'all doing today? I tried to do a vlog earlier, but I've been getting a lot of phone calls today, so the call had interrupted my vlog, but it was a well interrupted call. But I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe, to share, to like, and to comment on any of my blogs or my video, because as usual I come through just to have real talk with y'all. You know, we doing all we can to save our black young men. All of y'all, but especially the up and coming youth, the young adults. We doing everything we can. You know, I don't understand what's going on. I don't have an understanding of it. In my hometown, I just want to say, y'all know that people don't care about us. Y'all know that. Y'all act like y'all don't know that is in a time where we have a leader that says make America white again. Y'all don't act like y'all don't know y'all ain't in the Ku Klux Klan headquarters county. And if we don't stand up for our own, nobody will. It's sad because we say so many things like they did and they rape our women and they do this to our children. But guess what? We raping our own women every time we take one of these young black boys' lives, these young black girls' lives, another child from another mother. You're raping their soul. You're raping their spirit. You're raping their emotions. You're raping everything concerning them. Period. So you're acting just like the barbarians that they wanted us to be. And I say that to say that we gotta love ourselves. We gotta love ourselves more. The attack of the enemy shouldn't be in me that I gotta put it on the out of you. And I shouldn't take it out on you. And sometimes we find ourselves doing this and we're leaving people devastated. We're leaving broken places and broken hearts and broken homes and broken existences and people who just don't have faith no more and people who just want to give up and people whose hurt is so broken and so great because they have a hole in their soul where they once had a child, where they once had a brother, a sister, a friend, a cousin, a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend, a best friend, a confidant, and all with a snuff. It's all gone. I keep telling y'all we cannot come from death. We cannot come back from it. When you close the eyes of somebody, you cannot go and pry that eye open, baby. It's closed. It's curtains. You know, it's done. It's a done deal. And there isn't much we can do about it other than have brokenness, have questions, have hurt, have pain. Try to figure all of this out. Try not to give up and give in and go back and do heinous acts and crazy things to the persons or the people that we know or think we may know who had a part in the reason why our hearts are torn to pieces. And none of those are the answers. The answer is inside of you, inside of me, that says we have to heal our own selves. We have to heal our own selves. We can't expect anyone to heal for us. We have to heal our own selves. We have to heal our own selves. I can't imagine what my family going through right now. First, I wonder what my girl Treese be going through. Now I wonder what my cousin Tim go through. Like, I don't even know. Like, sometimes you just keep going through so much. You so numb. You so numb. You become so numb. And this is where what we talked about before all ties into behavior, health, and the mind and the mental state that people are in. The mental awareness that the brother, if you go on my page on Facebook, you see that I got him live when he was speaking life and truth and empowerment from the soul of a broken black man, when he said he saw 16 people that he loved with all his soul just blown away, gone. All of this ties into the mind game they started and the mind game we continue. And we have to know that it's not worth it. It's not worth all the pain. It's not worth all the heartache. It's not worth hatred of our own selves. Is not worth breaking people's souls and hearts, taking lives, and not caring. We are creators. We are creators, not destroyers. We were created to create. Why are we tearing down? Why are we tearing down and being full of so much destruction? Why? Why? Why do we hate each other like we do? Why? Why is tragedy such a commonplace in such a small town? Why? Why do we let others in and never hold them accountable, but hurt those who are from our same land? Why? Why is a mother somewhere broken with all her faith, shattered into solid little pieces that nobody can put back together again? No words, no expressions, not enough hugs, not enough cards, not enough slogans, not enough cliche, not enough scripture, not enough prayer, nothing. Can soothe the pain. The whole woo. Nobody wants that call. Now faith is rocked again. Somebody else not coming back from that again. Somebody's daddy heart broken, mama's heart broken again. And we sit back in our four walls of our homes, of these churches, of these red, white, blue, green, purple collared jobs, and we look around and say, that ain't my child. That wasn't my son. That wasn't my cousin. That wasn't no relation to me. I don't know them. Baby, let me tell you something. This spirit, hey, it do not care who is who, what is what ain't, and what is. It is coming to do what it was sent to do, and it does it well. What are we sitting back doing? The creative ones. What are we doing? We can't keep putting it on the church. We can't keep putting it on Yeshua. We can't keep putting it on the Holy Spirit. We can't keep putting it on nobody. We can't put it on nobody. Ain't enough prayer. Ain't enough church. Ain't enough deacons, ministers, preachers, pastors. None of that. None of that. When I say it, be offended. I don't care. These are facts that are proven more and more. Listen here. Ain't enough of y'all that can soothe the pain of somebody's tragic moment and brokenness. But if we could get in the stance and do what we need to do on a consistency, on a consistent level, that's where you see the change and the progress. You can't get in and get out and get in. Is you in or is you out? Is you in or is you out? It breaks my heart to know I could just see her. Me and her were younger when we used to hang out. I watched her go through some things, and I just know, and I could just see her, and it's just like, wow. And we have to do better. Everybody makes choices in life, and we have to do better. We have to make better choices. Faith is rocked. Faith is rocked. Don't mean we don't believe. Don't mean we stop believing. It means I see what I see. And my reality is stronger than my faith. That don't make me evil. That don't make me a non-believer. That makes me human, in touch with my reality. And what's going on right now with who I am. And it takes mature spiritual people to discern that and to come for me in that way. You ain't got to lay hands and do all that extra stuff. Sometimes people just need you to stand back and stand in the room and use your energy to consume the very room that they are in, that their spirit can be cleansed enough to be able to get back to the place where they can say, they ain't saying nothing. That's what they saying. That means volumes. That means, Lord, I can't talk. Lord, I'm broken. Holy One, I need you. Holy One, I don't understand. Holy One, I'm about to give up on you. Why you let me go through this? Get them back to a place to where if they don't do nothing but just raise their hands. Because sometimes the pain is too great to talk. Pain's too great to feel. Pain's too great to comprehend. Faith is rocked. These are the realities. Small town, small minds, humongous chaos, humongous tragic moments, life transforming moments, but negative. Can't trust people. We can't trust people. We can't trust people. We can't walk in through people. We can't. We have to live our life. And we have to We have to know that we know that we know what we know, and what we know is solid and for real and real enough for us, because the way life is happening for us and people around us and people we love and people we're connected to, there is no way in the world you will be in your right, stable mind without a system. The first device is love, the love of self. And after that, everything else can fall into place, because the love of self will cause you to somehow heal. And then we have all the other love from the outside coming in. Not forms of love, but real, genuine love that just stands in the gap, that gets down in the floor with you. That lets you call at 2, 3, 4 in the morning because you hurt and you missing your person, your loved one, and you don't want to go on, and you're angry and you want to shoot everybody and kill everybody up, and you don't want to talk to nobody, and you want to slap a few people, and you want to cuss, and you want to stand in the middle of the street and scream to the top of your lungs, but you know people are going to swear you lost your mind because they don't understand what you just had to encounter, or what you had to witness, or what you just saw is real, and it's real, and it's real, and your faith is rock, and everything you thought you believed in, you don't know anymore if it's right, if it's real, if it's true. You're lost, you're confused, you don't have an understanding, and you need a system. You need a system. And when you have that system of self-love, it'll cause you to want to heal, and everything else will fall into place. And all the outside, genuine, real love, like the sun, will come into your being and bring you life and light. But until then, there's a process, people. Don't go in trying to tell nobody about their process. Their process is their process. It's their process. They was built to go through their process. That's why they're going through it and you're not. So shut up, sit down, and be quiet. Be humble, sit down. Be quiet. You don't know what to say? Shut up, be humble, sit down. Be quiet. You don't know what to pray? Be quiet. Sit down. Be humble. You don't need at all to have a bunch of eloquent words, because they mean absolutely nothing when you're broken and your loved one is gone, and you the only one got to live inside of you to feel what you feel. Don't nobody want to be bothered with all of that. This is just real facts, real talk. They don't. Sometimes you just need to come and just be a presence in the room. Do y'all know how much energy in a person can bring forth a transformation, change the whole atmosphere of a room? Energy is silent. Energy don't talk. Energy is in a being. We talk. Energy moves. It don't even need a human to move through. It just moves. It lives on. It moves. You can come in there so prayed up, honey, that it oozes out your soul and your spirit, and they just feel it, and it just calms the whole room. You ain't got to do no whole bunch of talking. You just need to be you. And let them be them. Let them mourn, let them grieve the way they have to for them. It's not for you. We have to come together as a people. How many lives later? How many lives later? How many lives later? How many? How many shootings? How many killings? How many ODs? How many drunk driving? How many speed driving? Youth driving crazy. How many accidentals? Car accidents, accidental shootings, suicides, these murders. How many? how many, until we can finally understand that it starts with us. Ain't nobody giving us nothing. And if we don't ever get it, y'all, we gonna keep running this same way again. It's love for our own community. And they took Nipsey out because he was one that was easy to do, trying to make the difference. But if we all really had the same humanity, the same will, the same faith, the same everything, and we stood together for real, taking from one another, hurting one another, hating on one another, would not no more exist. The stuff Ice Cube trying to do, buying these channels up, y'all, it's so much bigger than. Please, y'all, can we just try to do better and be better? Tragedy becoming too much of a commonplace. Muggers, robbers, people just tripping. No place seems to be safe. And the songwriter said, but you've been my protection every step of the way. Thank you, Holy One, for all you've been, you've done, how you've kept me. But when you're going through what you're going through, you don't know how to love that, hear that, receive that, or even want it or understand it. You just know the place of your pain. Be the light in somebody else's darkness. As I keep saying, you don't know when your night is going to be, and you're going to need light, and your lights are out. And they're out because you're so broken by the situation that you don't even know how to begin. Y'all, we gotta do better. We gotta do better as a community back there, as a whole community in the whole United States front. I say to every person broken, bereaved, misunderstood, broken spirit, shattered soul, confused, tormented mindset, you worth it. You are loved. Nobody tell you I love you. You are worth it, meaning you are worth obtaining everything that belongs to you. All the gifts, all the everything. And then getting it and putting it back, sowing it back into your community, not for self-gratification or self-gain, but that these young men will have something to do, somewhere to go, something to look forward to, something. Give them back the hope they've once lost. We all need the hope we once lost because we've been broken. Every broken mom, every broken dad, every broken sibling, every broken cousin, godmom, sister, friend, high school classmate, broken whatever you are to them. Please keep your hand and your head bowed in humility to understand someone else's process. It'll become a problem in the process. Help them to walk through the process. Love them through the process. That's a hurt piece. And tragedy keeps on slapping us in that place. I don't know all the ins and outs. I gotta know it. One thing I know is that my family, the community, the town is once again cracked foundation. no brokenness. Cracked, foundational brokenness. That's what it is. Because the foundation has been cracked. And that is our belief system in the higher power, the Holy One, Yahshua HaMashiach, Yahweh, Elohim, the Creator, Abba, El Shaddai, Ancient of Days. We have to do better. We have to keep believing when we don't believe. And for those who can't believe, you believe for them till they can get back to believing. It does not mean that we do not believe and we do not trust. What it says is, I'm human, I'm broken, and I've just had my soul ripped out of my very existence. And I need for y'all to step back. Let me get my mind right, so I could come back eventually one day and communicate. But right now, I don't have all the answers, and I don't know. That's how we have to respect people's process. Don't count them out. Count it all. Joy that they are still in the game. That they are still in it to win it. So, it's hurtful and it's hurting. But as a community, we have to learn how to get through this. We have to learn how to have balance. We have to learn how to not push so hard. When people are hurting, they're hurting. If they don't want to pray, they don't want to pray. They don't mean nothing. You pray. Be humble. Sit down. Have several sectionals. If you don't know what to say, please. Because people need to heal. I love y'all. You know I do. I love y'all. And I just had to have real talk. Let people go through their process. It's okay. It's okay. Let them go through their process. And you believe when they can. Be the light in somebody else's darkness. It's time now. It's time. Respectfully.